Smells like whiskey.
Yeah, it's got that. It's got that going for it.
Like,
sometimes I feel like people say that about me. They're like, well, at least he smells like whiskey. He's got that going for him.
it's not a good thing.
I'm just...
Have you smelled Josh? He smells like whiskey.
Hey, you have a whiskey channel. Things happen sometimes.
Also,
from time to time.
Hi, I'm Erin.
I'm Josh. We are Stuff and Whiskey.
We are.
Where we talk about the whiskey we're drinking.
Whiskey.
And whatever,
And stuff.
whatever other stuff comes up while we're doing this video.
Yeah.
We just hang out. We like sipping whiskey together. We like sipping whiskey with friends. That's what we're here to do. But we're also going to tell you what we think about this completely blind because we don't know what we're drinking.
We do not.
We drew this sample at random from a whole bunch of samples. It's got a little keyed number on the bottom that we'll check later and find out the price and weigh that against what we thought about it blind without any labels or hyper bias influencing us. And then we'll find out what we're drinking, maybe have a little conversation about who it's for at that point. But so far on the nose, smells like pretty classic bourbon.
Yeah.
A little bit like caramel corn forward to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I think most of the time, I just think whiskey smells like whiskey.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'll get random things that I say, but a lot of times it just smells like whiskey.
So, I mean, we've had a lot of talk about this in the comments, and we hear you guys. There's people want a smells like whiskey shirt, which actually goes perfectly with the intro to the video that was completely unplanned and unscripted. So, if you're wearing a shirt that says smells like whiskey, maybe people think you're talking about whiskey smells like whiskey, but maybe you yourself smell like
So
whiskey.
are you bringing this up because you want me to design something?
That, but also the you could almost just say smells like bourbon because bourbon has such a narrow spectrum of flavors, whereas like Scotch is very broad.
But it doesn't always smell like bourbon. Sometimes it
That's
smells
true.
like whiskey, which could be rye.
Very true.
So
But
I'm going to say what I want to say.
That's
and
fine.
it smells like whiskey.
But rye has a much broader spectrum even than bourbon. This to me smells like very classic bourbon though. There's a fruitiness that's coming out as I smell it more, but it's really being driven by that caramel sweetness, little corn sweetness.
Yeah.
There's a really nice barrel note in here. It's almost like a funky, musty type of barrel.
There's kind of a toe jam funk.
Okay. You're not wrong because of the fact that it basically just smells like raspberry jam on top of like a very lightly toasted bread. And you're in a barrel house that has like some old, kind of mildly wet barrels.
Also, you know you've done it before. You've like run your fingers through your toes to like get something out of there, and then like you smell your fingers and it smells like toe jam.
No, never.
You have No, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. No, I don't.
Never. I'll tell you what. Belly button though, and that's death in there.
No, belly button. If I ever go into my belly button, it makes me feel like I have to.
Yeah, it makes me
sick. I don't do it.
It makes me feel sick.
No, that's yucky.
It also, it's not great in there.
Hey, let's stop talking about that and drink whiskey.
All right, with all those pleasantries aside, did we even introduce ourselves?
We did.
Okay, I'm so lost with where we're at now.
We've smelled it. Let's drink it.
It smells really good in a very kind of like classic, but a little funky way. In a nice, pleasant way.
A little toe jammy. Oh, weird.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this.
So you know how I said it smells like whiskey? And I said, oh, because sometimes it might be rye. I think this might be a rye.
I think you might be right.
So how about we just stick with
Also,
smells like whiskey?
Also, everyone... Oh, this is a Monday video. So you're blind with us. But one thing I'm going to start doing this year is for all you people who are just... If you're even watching after that intro before we took a sip, God bless you. Number 2, if you're one of those people that just cannot enjoy a video unless you know what we're drinking and you just want to spoil it for yourself, I will put it in the video description below. You're going to have to...
bottom.
Yeah, you're going to have to click more, you're going to scroll down, blah, blah, blah. It will be down there. But if you want to ride with us blind, honestly, we want to eliminate bias and hype and labels and all that stuff. Join us. Listen to what we're saying, what we like about it, what we don't like about it, and frame that against what you like or don't like, and decide for yourself whether you would want to buy this or not without knowing what it is, and then join us for the reveal because it's surprise and delight. And who doesn't love surprise and delight?
So the reason I said after one sip that I feel like maybe it's rye is because there's an inherent lack of sweetness. That was a snap judgment based on one sip. I am going to take another sip. Have you taken another sip? Okay.
Yeah. not only is there a lack of sweetness up front that bourbon tends to hit with, but there is a distinct kind of rye note, like
a candied
pine tree.
Yeah, kind of, but it's not. It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm. It's
very subtle. It's not super piney.
If you are the purveyor of candied goods and you were going to make a seasonal item for the winter that was a pine tree with little white snow on it, snow flocking the tree, and there's little like greenery poking out, this tastes like what that would look like in candied form.
Yeah,
like it's a little hard candy
and slightly watered down. This feels a little bit lower on the proof.
Yeah, it's not overly sugared. It's kind of, it maybe is an organic or health. You find it in the health foods aisle. You know, it's not like you're like, where's the sugar?
They're gonna sell it at Whole Foods, but like not at Kroger.
100%. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where they get the color green. They're not using dye in this. It's very natural. Yeah, somehow. It's probably like seaweed or kelp or something. Who knows? But for what this is, and look, it could be a bourbon, it could be a rye, I don't care. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's subtle. And I'm trying to like explain what I mean when I say subtle. And without tasting it, it's hard for me to like put words to it. It's subtle in its approach. So there is a flocked pininess that I am getting, but it's not like I don't feel like I just chewed a pine needle. Like it's very like subtle. There's not like, oh my gosh, it's a pine tree. Like it's there, but it's not in the forefront.
To me, it was more in the forefront, but as I sip it more and more, the layers come out. I'm actually getting a lot of complexity in this. It's leading with like a really nice cherry sweetness. Behind that, there's a very faint cinnamon stick and nutmeg type of thing going on. A little bit of clove too.
Okay.
Then it transitions into the pine tree note the candied pine tree note, and a really nice oak. Like rye does not pick up a lot of oak. Even old ryes really don't exhibit a lot of oak. And this has, whether it's like the way that caramelly note on the nose is coming through with the barrel note, or it just has oak on it, this has developed an oaky backbone to it and a sweet oaky backbone that kind of complements all those other flavors. Like this feels quite complex and really nice.
I like it. I do feel like the more I sip it, the more I get from it. I kind of got a very, on the same level of the pine note, very faint. Some of the like, I got a faint peach rings note as well on the back end of one of my sips. Again, very faint, but pretty obvious for me, like as far as how my flavors or my taste buds interpreted it. I'm gonna go thumbs up on this. I like it. I'm intrigued by it. I like it. I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of like wanting to know. Like, I would like want its phone number. Like, call me.
You would hope it slid a note to you in class.
Call me, and then like let's maybe go out for dinner or coffee or something, and just see what's going on.
I really like this. This isn't the profile that I typically gravitate towards, but there's enough complexity going on in here that I'm really intrigued by it. This is the type of glass that I could sit down and it could disappear in the background, and I could just enjoy it for what it is. Or I could pay attention to it and I could get, like, I feel like I got more flavor notes on this video than I have in most of our videos. And the experience itself is velvety. It's kind of sticking around. It's got a nice oiliness for the proof point, which seems to be kind of in that mid-range area. Feels really nice. It feels, honestly, incredibly well crafted.
I agree.
This is number 74
in our
Did you say
what your rating is?
Strong thumbs up.
Okay.
Yeah, and if the value's there, I'll be an easy 2 thumbs up. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this is like $150 or more. I can't. If this is a rye, I can't think of many rye whiskeys that do what this does that aren't like ultra aged and really top tier products. Which not every top tier product is actually a top tier product. A lot of it is just marketing. But I'm talking about the real deal, blue blood top tier products.
What if I told you this was $80?
I'm gonna probably go 2 thumbs up.
Really?
I think that's. I think that is. I just said I wouldn't be surprised if it was 150. So at 80, I feel like the value is really off the charts here.
Fair.
I'm
staying thumbs up. I do like it, and I think $80 is a very fair price for what I was drinking. I'm maybe it's good value. It's good value for what I was drinking. I just think for me to pay more, I would want more proof.
Yeah. And tasting it now, I think the value's there, but to me, 2 thumbs up is like, oh, I'm so torn here.
You already gave your rating, so no takesy
But like,
backsies.
I wouldn't back it up because it's just not my preferred profile. But I really do love it for what it is.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Wanna find out
basically
what...
2 thumbs up is love it. Thumbs up is like, yeah.
Do you want to find out what it is?
Yeah. 74 is...
Bum-ba-da-da. Hemingway Rye. First edition.
Wow.
It's 100 proof. And this is thanks to Jeff and Angie Stichler.
Dude, Jeff and Angie, thank you guys.
Yeah.
This
so
is
the first
fascinating.
edition, how long ago was that?
Couple years.
Okay.
Probably.
So what edition are they on now? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
And you're seeing information on the screen right now, but I'm going to look this up. This is actually interesting. This rye has impressed me on more than one occasion. I tried this at our local store, and I really enjoyed it. I'm surprised. I thought it was 104 proof or 103 proof or something like
proof.
that.
Which I can pick up on that. It was lower proof. I thought it was somewhere between 100 and 110. I just didn't know where.
So here's where all that complexity comes from. And this is why finishing matters.
Oh, it's finished.
Because sometimes finishing is covering up not good whiskey, and sometimes finishing is actually adding things to the profile. And this is the latter.
It's adding to the
at least the first batch. Please in the comments let us know if you've tried additional batches. Do they stand up or not? This is a blend of Indiana straight rye whiskey.
Okay.
Around 90% of the blend is MGP rye, which is great. And I don't know the age, it doesn't say, but they're pretty, I'm imagining they're using some decently aged stock here. And it's blended with a younger Kentucky straight rye that's only about 10%, but it's their own stuff. And I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 or 4 years old, but it's younger.
Okay.
And then it's finished in Oloroso sherry casks, as well as, it's finished in Oloroso sherry casks that were previously seasoned with rum. So
interesting.
You've got somewhere in the world exists a rum that was finished in Oloroso sherry casks, and then those barrels were used to finish this blend. And I've tried this before, and I really liked it. My local store owner said when it first came in, when this very first dropped on the market, he was like, hey, people are trying this. People are really loving this. You should give it a shot. And I tried it, and I was like, wow, I'm actually surprised at how much flavor is here.
Yeah.
Like, this is...
There is a decent... There's layers of flavors, which is cool.
I don't often look things up in videos, but we're here. So, nose, let's compare nose. Ryegrass, maybe that's that piney note.
I didn't get piney on the nose. Hey. I got pine only on the palate.
Look at everything else. Vanilla, raspberry, baking spices, and oak. Pretty sure I said every single one of those things. Palate, orange, dark fruits, caramel, clove, and nutmeg. I said those things.
I didn't get orange. I got peach, though.
Finish, warming, spicy, with lingering notes of mint, chocolate, and a rum-like sweetness. I could see that.
I could see some of that.
Yeah. It's like an Ernest Hemingway thing. You guys are seeing it on the screen, but like it's got like a thing, and it even comes with I don't know if I can find a photo of it or not, but it comes with like a little library card type of thing.
That's cool.
Because it's for Ernest Hemingway and
he's an author.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An author.
Yeah.
An authority on authoring, some say.
Did he write Walden?
I actually don't know anything he's written. I just know he's an author. I'm not a learned man.
I remember, and I can't, my brain is, I'm recovering from an illness, so my brain's still kind of foggy.
Oh, don't you blame it on that.
But Walden, I tried to read, and I couldn't, because whoever wrote it, I want to say it was Hemingway. No, maybe it was Thoreau. Whoever wrote it, one of those writers, was so pretentious. I just had to stop reading it. I was like...
You told me that about Thoreau for sure.
Then it was Thoreau, Henry David Thoreau.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this guy's so full of himself. It's making me mad. I can't... I'm angered reading this book, and so I just put it down.
If you're still watching this video this far in, you probably think we're full of ourselves, and we are Thoreau with this video. But nice. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you about the link to our Patreon in the video description below, where we go and pick barrels, make them available to our Patreon audience. So if you've tried this and you like it, we would love to find ryes like this.
Yeah.
Or anything that has this level of like sweetness, complexity. We're always looking for that thing that pushes a barrel over the edge from just being kind of your run-of-the-mill type thing. We want to get really, really, really good barrels for you guys that impress. And that's what we go and we do. We select those and make them available to our barrel club, as well as, if they make it that far, to Discord and supporting members. But you can even join the free tier if you would like. But I would absolutely recommend the Discord tier. Get you plugged into our community. Everybody there is equally vested in the community. People are sharing samples. You could probably find a sample of this floating around there if you ask. Or maybe somebody can help you find a pour near where you're at. You can check all that stuff out over there in the video description below.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I didn't. Well, I think we talked to who this is for. I meant to
be more specific.
Well, does this? Oh no, I did. I basically did everything I wanted to do without saying I was doing it.
Okay.
But like in YouTube land, it helps to announce what you're doing.
Correct.
I was gonna say, does this stack up to my experience non-blind? And it does. Like this has
you did speak to that.
Yeah, this has impressed me before. Like, look, it's not blow your socks off type.
No, but it's good.
Rye, but like it's really good. And I'm a bourbon guy, and I really like this. Mm-hmm. Is it better than Angel's?
Because it smells like whiskey.
I think this is better than Angel's Envy rye, except on Christmas Day when Angel's Envy rye.
I'm not making those types of statements. That's a bold statement to make, sir.